All right. Let's make sure that we can capture all the table here. Okay. I think that's pretty good. And let me just tune in here to make sure I can read everyone who's participating and asking questions. So just bear with me. All right. What I'm doing right now is just logging into my my other device. That way, it can at least be aware of those who are in the live stream, so I can. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hello. All right, so welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. Very excited about doing this live stream. The energies are very, very hot and heavy. That's probably a modest way to say it, but it's exciting. And so how I'm going to start off today's reading and tarot, energetic and psychic experiences, what I'm going to do is first begin to really cover the general areas in a set of categories such as love and romance, career, finance, money, personal development, and creativity. That way, everybody who joins in, whether it's today during the live stream or if it's after the fact, can still gain value and insight from this reading. And then I'll kind of proceed to take your individual personal questions and tap into your personal energies and help provide, as best I can, clarity, guidance, and direction. Also, toward the end of the live stream, and possibly in between, if those who have different questions, I do want to keep the live stream opened up for discussions. That way we can really tap into any questions you have that are maybe not related to the reading today here, but those who are interested in getting more clarity or guidance on like just general topics such as energetics, mysticism, tarot, psychic abilities, sacred space, just, you know, the plethora of possibilities that we can discuss. So I want to leave space for that as well. That way we are all learning at the same time, rather than just taking what we want. We want to really, well, I really want to do my best to bring forth knowledge, insight, and perspective along with this reading. So that is how I plan to proceed. So like I said, I'm going to start off with covering the general energies as relates to the following categories. I'm going to begin with love and romance, then move on to career, finance, and money, and then go on to personal development and creativity. So 3 categories is what I'll be kind of covering on the general energies, and then I'll take your questions if you have any specific thoughts or any specific, I guess, requests, questions, burning insights that you'd like to get further clarity on. I will do my best to help and guide us through that. All right, so let's get started. Oh, and before let's start, I do want to let the audience know which decks I'll be using and working with today. I know that, like, I like to know when I'm watching readers what decks they're using. I think it's important to offer that information. So I'm working with 3 decks today, and I will show you the decks and I will also show you the box. That way, for those who are interested, you know, it's always good to have that. So let's start with the first deck. All right. So the first deck that I'm working with all three together, but I want to show at least everyone which decks that we'll be using in this reading. So one of the decks is called, I'm not sure if it's coming up across the back right here, but anyways, it's the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Kranz. I really, 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 really enjoy this deck. It's amazing. I'm not promoting it, but I do believe that it's so powerful. All right, and that's gonna be this deck here that we're gonna start with, okay? And then the second deck is the Hermetic Tarot, and that's what the box looks like. And the cards. Now these cards are more black and white, and so it might not appeal to a lot of people, but it's so deep and insightful that I really enjoy the deck a lot, all right? The third and final deck that I will be working with is the Sloth Deck, okay? And that is this deck. I do prefer the bigger card. They have like, I think 2 options, smaller and large, but I just find like the illustrations on the bigger cards are just so much easier to read. All right, so those will be the 3 decks we're working with. And like I said, if you have questions, your energies will be plugged into the live stream. So place your questions in the chats. I promise you I will get to them. If you missed the intro, that's okay. What I said originally was that what we're gonna do is start with the general energies for a couple of main categories that most people are usually interested in kind of getting to know. We're gonna cover love and romance as the first category, cover career, finance, and money as the second category, and then personal development and creativity. After those 3 general areas are covered, I will be taking in your specific question and helping provide as best I can guidance, clarity, and direction as I tap into your personal, energy. So if you're participating here tonight, I do want you to know that I'm highly intuitive, and I would say I would fall, I'm not trying to brag, but I do fall on the higher level of like psychic abilities. My channel is not a psychic channel or a tarot channel, but I do have that expertise, and I want to, when I feel willing to, contribute to the collective and humanity and bring forth that additional insight and perspective. So if you're joining here tonight, thank you. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that you do hit the like button. That really does help promote the channel to like fall into, I guess, YouTube's like algorithm. I probably never really said those thoughts before in my videos, just because I just assumed that like just nature will take its course and people will just hit like and subscribe. But I guess I do have to say those comments, that way at least I'm following the protocol so that we can help really promote the channel and build the subscribers and really just be a value add in like the community. So with that being said, let's move on to the categories. And then if you're joining, please place your questions in the chats. They will not be lost. I will get to them. I will go into detail for you. If you have questions that are general, you can add those in the chat. I do sometimes suggest that people really present more like specific questions. That way I can really help guide them and provide the insight that's coming through energetically and consciously. All right, let's get started. Lots of cards are already going to come out, but no, I did shuffle the cards before I even began. I did do a lot of saging. I used incense. I meditated on the energetics before I even began. I definitely take my time doing that. That way I can protect myself and be the best guide that I can in this journey for all of us today, all right? So feel free to add your questions. I will be happy to help you with specifics. And like I said, I'm going to start with the general energies first on the categories, and then I will get to your questions. So hang tight. The cards really just want to jump, so let's just let them roll. And for those who don't know how energy works in the conscious realm, I want to at least take this time while I'm shuffling and while I'm providing insight in between. Energy is always very fluid, and what that means is that when you are participating in a live video like this one or anyone else's live video, okay, your energies are already present. And so I think it's important to know that you are adding to, you know, the energetics. And so even if you say you leave the chat, your energetics are still there, and so you will, you know, the information's still going to come through. So it's always wise to still review the video later, just because that's just how energies work. And so like I said, I want to make it fun and also be a little informative and educational at the same time. That way we can all learn and like be able to like be more intelligent in this journey. All right, so the first category is going to be, like I said, love and romance, all right? This is for the collective. This is not specific, this is general. All right. All right. And let me just take a second to review the chat to make sure I'm keeping up with everybody here. Hi, Ben. Good evening. Ripali, Kana, hello. Yes, you can absolutely ask a question. The decks are amazing. Thank you. And Kevin A, you would like a reading? You will absolutely get information there. I will hold that question just a little bit longer. And Ben, you as well. I will hold that question just for a little bit. All right. I got them. Pearl, hello. And Ben, all right. I got your questions, guys. I do. All right. So, like I said, we're going to start with the love and romance general energies. And let's see what we got here. And I don't know if you guys can see this yet. Hold on, let's see. Hopefully so. Right. All right. Let me just pull the other deck here to get some clarity. All right. I'm telling you, all right, I'm gonna stop there. There's a lot of energy coming through, so let's see what we got here. Okay, all right. All right, wow, okay. All right, it's getting interesting. It's getting exciting already, guys. Now, this is this first portion is based on love and romance, okay? Sorry. All right. So in the first drawing here on the Wild Unknown cards, sorry, I want to at least show you guys. we got these 3 cards, okay? Let me start with this one first, I guess. Okay. So we have some Wands energy with the butterfly. We've got the Justice card. We also have the Father of Cups, okay? So we've got Wands, Swords, and Cups right off the bat, okay? And what I find interesting, just looking at this quickly here, we also received the Justice card to, like, you know, mirror exactly what this deck was bringing forth. We have a lot of Cups energy here, and we have Wands as well here. So we've got a lot of Wands and Cups here mirroring the initial draw. And so for this current, you know, point of time when it comes to love and romance, what I'm seeing in the general energies is that our time has come as a collective for those who have been either very lonely, for those who have been in unfair relationships, or not properly sided relationships. That time has come to be removed, and the future of this current energy, and when I say the future, I mean it's very fluid, and I'm talking about the current time. So take that as you will. So the energy as far as love and romance, I'm definitely seeing that justice will be served, and your time is on, you know, on the horizon. It's very near, it's very close, and it's been a long awaited. So for those who feel that they've been waiting a long time, probably have, and so that point of time is now coming, you know, nearing. It's coming very close now. All right, guys. So that is what the general energies are for love and romance. Again, I'm going to go through the categories of love and romance, career, finance and money, and then personal development on the general level. And then please plug in your questions in the chat so I can help bring more specific clarity, guidance, and information to your more specific question. All right, guys? Thank you. All right, here we go. So that was just the first category, love and romance as a general energies. Again, this is general energies so far. We will cover more specific energies in just a moment, but I want to at least provide enough value and insight for those who may watch this video later, okay? So let me give this a good shuffle. And then we're going to get into the career, finance, and money for the current energies. All right, guys? That's what we're doing next right now. And if you're just joining, please feel free to place your questions inside the chat. I will get to them. I read everything. And if you're new, I really encourage you to subscribe and hit like, because that is how we can help promote the channel and get more, I guess, in the algorithm for YouTube. So it all makes a big deal and a big difference. All right. So we're moving on to career, finance, and money for the current energies. All right, guys? All right, let's see what we got here. All right, guys. Wow. Okay, all right. All right. And let me just take a brief second to review the chat and make sure that everyone's getting some attention here. Okay. Thank you, Kevin, for subscribing and liking. And thank you, Pearl. Hello. Kupali, hello. I hope you still stay with us here. I'm going to help you with those questions. Benita, hello. Absolutely. Stay tuned here. We're going to go into the specifics in just a moment. So, what I'm covering first are the general energies when it comes to love and romance, career, finance, and money, personal development and creativity, and then we're going to go into the more personal energies. And so if you're in this chat, then you're in luck, because I'm going to tap into the energies and bring you what's going to come through. All right, guys? So stay tuned. Hello, Eleni. And hello, Champagne. Stay tuned. We're going to get to you, all right? So this current category is career, finance, and money for the current energies, okay? Like I said, I'm going to cover the current energies first, and then we're going to go into your specific energies. So here we go. And don't forget, guys, please hit the like button and leave a comment even after the video. It really helps promote in the YouTube algorithm. That's all I ask of you in return. All right, here we go. So this is for this is for career, finance, and money. Current and general energies for career, finance, and money. Here we go. All right, that looks like plenty. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this too. A little bit here. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so on the first deck, we've received the Mother of Pentacles, which is amazing and beautiful to have when it comes to career, finance, and money. We've got that butterfly once again here, which is nice. I will explain this in just a moment here. Wands energy. Son of Swords and the Chariot. Very beautiful general energies already coming through. This is amazing for those who are looking for that next step. If you're looking when it comes to your career, your money, your financial situation, if you're looking for that wave of momentum to ride with the Chariot, you are definitely in the right place. And a lot of amazing things are in store for you. So here we go. Mother of Pentacles. This is like the mother of the earthly realm, which is the mother of like the material world. So with the Mother of Pentacles on our side, carrying the weight and the Chariot to carry her the whole way, this is, for me personally, my interpretation that career, finance, and money are finally going to get that momentum and that lift that we have been looking for. Okay, guys? We also have the Son of Swords energy. Again, this is a great card along with the butterfly card here. So we've got a lot of growth coming in different ways. So this already looks great when it comes to the category of career, finance, and money. And the clarifiers that came out here, which were several. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So we've already got another Pentacle card when it comes to the earthly realm, which is more manifesting of like, you know, abundance, financial security, money, investments. We have the Justice card, which means we're guaranteed this new endeavor going forward. So it could be possibly that you were bidding on like a promotional at work, or if you're a business owner and you're waiting on to see if you can get these new bids and these new projects, or if you're just looking for a raise, or looking for just some type of like material notoriety in the workplace of some kind or financial gain, this is definitely indicating that that is on the horizon. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, which only continues to echo the Six of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands here showing us that the power lies within us. As long as we're going to take that action step to place us in the right positions, we will get what we're seeking out. All right. Okay. All right. So that was that category when it comes to the general energies. The next category is going to be about personal development and creativity and the generalities, and then we'll go to your specific questions. So get ready, guys, because I want to help bring you as much insight, clarity, and guidance as I can when it comes to your very specific questions. The whole reason for me doing the general energies first is so that everyone can get something out of this if they're listening in today or at a later date, all right? So the last category that we're doing for the general areas is the personal development and creativity. And then after this card pull, I will do your specific questions. So well, maybe I'll just let that be. Jeez, please, wow. All right. All right, so here we go. Again, this particular general read is on the personal development and creativity for your general areas. And then after this general read, I will go into your specific questions. So if you're joining, please be sure to place your question in the chat and I'll help get you that insight, all right? So we got the Emperor to start off with. That's pretty awesome here, guys. Son of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. The Strength card. Wow. Four of Cups. Okay. So again, this particular read is going to be based on the general energies for personal development and creativity. So I want to start off with the Emperor. The Emperor is like the king, right? When it comes to, what you're looking to do when it comes to the major arcana. We have the Son of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles right here, right next to the Emperor. And Pentacles cards are going to always symbolize your ability to really manifest those ideas and bring them forth in the real material world. So this is a very good indicator that those who are looking to bring their dreams into reality, we are this much closer to that ability. All right, we have the Cups and we have the Strength card. So there may be some times where we feel like unsure emotionally. Can we really pull this off? Can we really do this? Am I good enough? Am I worthy enough? And the Strength card is here to really just confirm that yes, you can absolutely pull this off. Yes, you absolutely can create this, and you are worthy of that. All right. And let's see, we have to clarify this. And here we go. So we've got the Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, again, interesting. Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. This is great. So just to confirm it and bring more clarity on what we just covered here, guys, when it comes to your personal development and creativity for the general energies, we've got so many Cups and Pentacles supporting this exact experience. This to me is a no-brainer. Your emotional state is going to come through. Have that courage, have that internal drive, that passion, that emotional strength, that emotional intelligence, the self-assurance, the self-esteem, the inner confidence, and just trust that process that it's unfolding for you exactly how it's supposed to be, Because with these Pentacle cards replicating what the first draw was, it's confirming 100% that your goals, right? You are worthy of these goals. You are worthy of this personal development. So whether it's really trying to develop your personal skills on any level, right? Or whether that is bringing creative ideas to the table and trying to really bring forth these endeavors. Whatever it may be, this is an indicator that you are on the right track, and don't fall short, don't give up, and don't settle for less. Do not believe that you're not worthy. You are worthy of this. You are entitled to this amazing future. So don't give up, all right, guys? So that was the general energy when it came to the third category that I said I was going to complete, which was personal development and creativity. All right, and I'm sorry if I do speak fast. I do tend to speak fast. I try to slow myself down just a little bit, guys. All right, so let me just mix these cards up. That way, give them a good shuffle, and then I will go ahead and begin to take your questions in the live chat. The more specific, the better. It's really up to you and your comfort level of what you'd like to ask the universe. I am only here to tap into the energies and help bring the clarity, the guidance, and the insight that I'm privileged to do. If I don't get specific energy information that comes through, then I'm not getting it. But I do find myself able to really bring forth some interesting, spot-on details, all right? All right, so I'm very excited for those who are able to be here participating. It means a lot to me, guys, it really does. All right, let's see here. Make sure this looks properly here. And here we go. I want to give it a really good shuffle because I'm about to tap into specific energies. I think it's very important to do so. So I will start with the first person and I will go from there. Just shuffle all these cards really good. And then I will bring the other deck out here, okay? And I already showed these earlier, but let's give them another little whirl here. All right. So let me get to the chat here and go with the first person, and I'm going to go all the way down. So again, just to give you guys some insight, what we're now proceeding forward with is if you have any specific questions regarding your situation, it could be any topic, any type of category. If you want some extra guidance and clarity, happy to bring that information forward. And then even if you have other maybe general questions, be comfortable enough to just express those ideas in the chat so we can kind of still have an open discussion along this journey and talk about those things. It could be anything spiritual and mystical, esoteric, you name it. I'll help us do my best to share my own wisdom with everybody, all right? So here we go. Let's go back to the first question. Let's see here. And anyone new to the chat, thank you guys for joining. Please consider to hit the like button and hit subscribe. That way YouTube can put me in the algorithm. I'm a very tiny, small channel, but I really try my best to bring the most value to my viewers. So it would mean a lot to me, guys. All right, so I guess I'm looking at the chat here. The very first question I'm receiving here is, okay, well, I guess technically it would be, Rapali asked a question, but she hasn't really physically asked it yet. And Ben wants to ask a question too, but I guess Kevin is the first one who's asking. Kevin A is asking, hi, would love a reading. Who is the man coming toward me next in my love life. So Kevin, are you still there? Let me know if you're there still, Kevin. All right. Kevin's here. All right, awesome. All right. So Kevin is asking, who is the man coming toward me next in my love life? Kevin, can you bring me some clarity? That way I can give you the best insight here. Are you looking for traits of this person coming into your love life? Are you looking for like, so their physical traits, their quality traits? Give me some guidance, that way I can help bring you that clarity, all right? I can't give you a name unless I really tap in and try, but I think that's a little too much for a live chat. So if you can help me with that, I'll do my best to help you. And I really appreciate you, Kevin, for subscribing and liking. It really means a lot. And then I'll answer Ben's question next. Let's see here. And then I'll answer Rupali's next. So help me, guys. Keep me on track. And then after that will be Benita. All right? And then I'll go next in a minute. And then I guess Alani. All right, so let's go. No, there's no limit to your questions. You can ask as many as you like. Until I just get tired, then I'd stop. All right. So there's no minimum questions. It's just ask what you'd like, and I will do my best to bring you that insight. Okay. All right. So here we go. Kevin's here. Yeah, personality traits and okay. So personality traits and qualities. So qualities, right? Kind of like what that person's going to. Yeah, what they're gonna be like, right? I guess I'm just making. I gotta tap into your energy just a little bit here. Kevin, let me just tap into your energy first. I'm being silent here just because I want to. I'm really gaining access here, Kevin. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Anything you'd like to bring up about yourself? When it comes to your personality first. Because see, and the reason why I'm saying this is because the question is still general. It's specific, but it's still general. And I'm still going to answer that for you. Because I'm going to use my energetic, my intuitive, and my abilities along with the cards. But I do like to use my psychic and intuitive abilities first, and then let the cards confirm and bring me forward, okay? So I'm trying to tap into Kevin A here, and I do feel fire sign, and I don't know why. I'm not trying, I know we're in Aries season, so I like to make sure I'm not tapping too much into the Aries season, but I do feel fire sign, which could be, obviously there's 3 fire signs. We have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I don't know what you are, but I'm already feeling that already energetically. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me read you here. Okay, so what you said so far is, let's see here. Okay, let me go back and look at the chat, sorry. Okay, so personality traits and qualities. Yes, I want to know what they'll be like and how they'll treat me. Okay, that's a better question. I can get that information. All right. You want to know what they'll be like and how they're going to treat you. Great. You're kind of shy and you're peaceful for the most part, or you try to be. Says that you're Scorpio. Is it your Scorpio, Libra, Moon, Libra rising? So are you saying that your sun sign is Scorpio? Is that what you're saying? Can you confirm that for me, Kevin? Your sun sign is Scorpio? And then it says that you have a Libra, Moon, Libra rising. Is that accurate? Okay. Well, I love Scorpios because, I'm Scorpio sun. So I'm already going to tap in extra hard for you, Kevin. All right, let's see here. Okay. I know that fire sign is coming through. And just so you guys know, so Aries is a fire sign and we're in Aries season and it's ruled by Mars, but Scorpio is also, it has two ruling planets, which is both Mars and Pluto. And so even though the main ruler is not Mars for Scorpio, it has Scorpio as more evolved than Aries, just in the general like cycle of how the astrological charts go. And so Scorpio will have a lot of fire and passion naturally. It's like inevitable, okay? So when I said fire, I felt the fire, okay? The intensity, the passion, the drive, like the desire. It's a desire, okay? So let's keep going here. All right. Here we go. All right, so let me finish with Kevin, all right? So Kevin wants to know personality traits and qualities, how they're gonna, what they'll be like and how they'll treat you. All right. Okay, hold on. All right, I got it. Let's see what we got here. All right, Kevin A. Tapping in here, Kevin A. I can tell that Kevin's a very gentle soul. So benevolent. I don't know you, Kevin, but you're very fair. You're very you don't want to ruffle any feathers, not because you don't know how to, but you just prefer peace over like taking such a stand firm, right? And with Scorpio being your sun sign and with Libra being your, I think you said Libra was your rising and your moon sign. So in life, you're gonna have a more balanced approach. And sometimes with that balanced, it's a balancing act just to even like have that inner conflict within yourself, okay, Kevin? So I will give you information about the other person, but I want to help you first, okay? If I can help you first, then whatever comes through after for the other person is only going to help further you, okay? The more you know about yourself in life, the more you know how to work through the energies. And so, Kevin, I just really feel like, yeah, it's coming through. Your whole life, you really on a teeter-totter. Like your whole life, you don't want to go too far here, too far there, but you know what you feel inside. And so sometimes that could bring some like discomfort internally. But your moon and like your right, so it's like you're really trying to like honor your soul, honor yourself, and on like your, have that dignity. At the same time, you really just don't want to you don't want any drama. You don't really want any like confrontation at all. No confrontation. You actually shy away completely from confrontation. You do not want that. You prefer to be with somebody more sensual, somebody more emotional, somebody who somebody more stable. And I'm not saying stable like monetarily. I'm saying stable as in with their emotional state. And so you probably wouldn't want to be with too aggressive of a fire sign, okay? Sometimes certain fixed signs or certain fire signs can be a little too intense, that could really take you off the rocker. So, and I don't know you, but I'm just tapping into what I'm experiencing right now. And I feel like that, you know how at the park they had those, what are those called? Like a seesaw. And like, so you're willing to go up and down, but don't shake me too much because now I'm not having fun anymore, right? I don't mind to be shaken a little bit, but don't, let's not go too far because now I'm sick, I'm nauseous, and now I don't want to play anymore. Now I'm not playing anymore. Now I'm not playing anymore. Sorry. It was like, I just saw this whole experience come through. So please let me know if that does accurately describe you. If it doesn't, I'm not offended, but that's what came through for your energy. That's what came through for you. So now let me see what we got for this person, this next person. Now let me ask this question before I go further. Are you asking about like your your beloved, like your soulmate, or are you asking for just the next romantic partner? Because there is a big difference. I need to know that question first, guys. So if Kevin is still there, can you please let me know first? Are you asking about like a soulmate, a romantic lover, long-term partnership, or are you asking about just your next, you know, romantic encounter, and we don't know what that could look like? You know, sometimes we never know what those look like. We might hope for longer, but we don't know. So I guess I want to just kind of clarify first. Are you asking me to tap into the soulmate energy or the next person? Is Kevin there? Let's see. Well, thank you, Kevin, for saying that everything I'm saying is true. It makes me feel amazing because I do like to make sure I'm accurate. And I want the people in the chat who are here tonight to see the accuracy. And I want people who are watching this video even later, you know, not just today, but, you know, a different day, just to see that I'm able to really bring in like real truth, accurate truth, okay? So Kevin says, yes, I like excitement, but I'm building my boundaries as I'm getting older with how I deal with people. Good, that's good. You need to do that, Kevin. You stay doing that. You can never stop building those boundaries. It doesn't, those are like lifelong processes that we will continue to do like for eternity, okay? All right, and then it says here, let's see. Okay, so you're asking for the next, well, you said, okay, so first you said the next romantic partner, then you're saying your soulmates, you want long-term, okay? Let's see what we get then, all right? Let's see what I can tap in. I know we all want to know the soulmate, but we also kind of want to know the next person, right? So, I know, so you really want long-term, is that right, Kevin? You want long-term? You want somebody you can build with. We don't know if they're meant to be our forever person, but you can build good long-term relationships with people that are not like destined to be with you. And I know sometimes for younger people that's hard to imagine, but it's very, you know, it's important that we still take every step in the journey of love with honor, respect, and dignity, all right? So let's see. And then I'm going to go on to the next questions, all right, guys? Let's see here for Kevin. And then I'm going to go to the next couple of questions. So please, guys, if you're here joining, ask your question in the chat so I can have it in order and get to your question. And there's no limit on how many you want to ask. There's no limit, all right? That's too many. This is too many. All right. Okay. All right, so I can tell immediately you will get what you're seeking, okay? You have the star, you have justice in your favor, okay? Right? You see these, okay? You got Mother of Pentacles, Son of Wands, Five of Cups, you have the Hanged Man, and you got Six of Cups. Now let me explain to you what this means, okay? I like to at least let everyone know what their cards are, and then I can explain it to them, all right? Immediately I know that you are looking for an emotional connection, you want to connect on a soul level. Does it mean soulmate? I don't know that, because you can connect with people on a soul level and they don't have to necessarily be your soulmate, okay? You can have amazing, you know, romantic relationships with people who you don't have to actually marry or be with in the forever future, okay? It doesn't mean it can't be, but I'm saying that yes, you are going to get that rooted experience that you are so interested in, all right? Justice on your side with the Star card, okay? The Star card, which is hope, anticipation is coming, all right? Now, what I want to say is that you have to be very careful, because I also have the Hangman here, and I also got the Five of Cups. And what that would tell me is that you're doubting yourself so much that you're almost putting yourself in limbo. It's like you want to test the waters, but you don't want to test the waters. They possibly come, but you want to like kind of like reserve yourself and like, you know, and doubt yourself and or not feel worthy of whatever it may be. So don't do that to yourself, okay? And then I feel that the person coming in, yes, the person coming in is going to either be like a Libra, and I'm not saying this because you said you have Libra, but the Justice is the Libra card, and when it had the Sun card with the Justice card, that means that it's like your star card, you know, bringing forth with more prevalence your sign here. I do see Wands, which is air. Okay, air is also Libra, so or it could be air, could be a lot of things, but you know, it could be, but I'm saying I also felt like, okay, well, I feel air energy. And I also feel earth and air, okay? So if you don't know the zodiac signs that are going to come with earth and air, look those up. I don't want to spend too much time. I know what they are, but look them up. My advice for you is not to hesitate. Now, I'm not saying make foolish decisions. That's not what I'm saying. But don't second guess yourself where you place yourself in limbo like the Hangman. Like, don't do that. If you're going to act, act. If you're not going to act, then don't act. But don't beat yourself up later for not acting, okay? All right, so that was that. All right. Guys, help me in the chat. Who was next? And then also, Kevin, if this is accurate, if you feel that you're resonating with this message, please let me know. I do appreciate your insight. You know, how do you feel about, you know, the information that came through for you? Let me know if you resonate with it. It means a lot to me. And in the chat, guys, help me, keep me on track. Let's see who was next. Crap. All right, let's see who's next here. Okay. And while I'm looking for the order, please, guys, can you hit like and subscribe? It really would make a big difference too for me. It helps in the YouTube algorithm. That's the only way I can ask for you to support me is to hit like and subscribe. It goes a long distance. Okay, Ben is next, I believe, unless I'm help me guys stay with integrity and in the right order. Ben would like to know what kind of energy is coming into my life. All right. What is the foreseeable energy in my home? All right. Okay, those are two different questions, so let me take the first one first. And if you guys can help me while I'm tapping into this energy, keep me on track with the order of the questions. That way I can help, okay? Everybody get a turn. And there's no limit to your questions. You can ask a bunch. What I will do is... Maybe what I'll do, Ben, is I'll answer your first one. I'll move to the next person, and I'm going to come back for anyone who has second questions. That way everyone gets a chance. So the first question for Ben is, I would like to know what kind of energy is coming into my life. All right. When you ask that question, Ben, are you asking what the energies, in what way? Are you asking as like as a person, an individual person coming in, or are you asking for like just what life is going to bring you? Because they're different things. So if you can just clarify that for me, Ben, it would help. It would be very helpful. Let me see here. I can't see. Ben, are you there? Okay, an individual person. All right. And guys, help me stay on track with the order of questions. You're welcome to ask more than once. There's no limit. I want to at least get everyone's first question done, and then I will go to the, if you have a second, a third, or fourth question, I will go to all of them. So I'm going to answer Ben's first question. And so if you're joining the chat, please place your question in there, and I will get to it. And if somebody can let me know who's next after Ben, that way I can find that person's question and get clarity there. So Ben is asking about person, making sure I'm here. Individual person, all right. Hold on. I have to make sure I'm shuffling properly here. Okay, that seems like a lot of cards, so let's just take a break here. All right. All right, and so I'm here. While I'm getting here, can someone at least let me know who the next person who I'm going to answer for, and then what their question is specifically? That if you guys can help me with that, it will be so much helpful. I can go faster for everybody. All right. All right. So Ben is asking about an individual person. What kind of energy is going to be coming into that person, into his life next when it comes to a person? So right away we've got the Knight of Cups, right? This would indicate a potential water sign. The second card that came through was the Hierophant. All right, this is going to be somebody who's probably very mystical, very maybe in tuned with like esotericism, maybe like the occult. This is going to be somebody who's very, very highly intelligent. They're reserved. They do a lot of like a lot of spiritual work and practice and rituals. That's what's coming through here. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Most likely going to be somebody who is very successful in their career, their orientation, whatever they're doing. The Princess of Swords. Okay, we got energy there. Ambition. Got the Six of Cups. Okay. Pleasure, romance, emotional happiness. And we've got the Lover's card. All right. So possibly like a lover or a soulmate or somebody of significant value and importance to your life. All right. So that was that. Can you let me know, Ben, if that helps bring you further clarity on the energy of the person who is coming into your life? Let me know if that makes sense, if you agree, if you resonate, please. And in the meantime, do you guys let me know who was next? Aw, all right, Ben. Amazing. Thank you so much. You are very welcome. Very, very, very welcome. I don't pick the cards. The cards come out on their own. 100%. Wonderful. All right. So who's next? Is it Kapali? Can you guys confirm, is Kapali next? Oh, there's no close. We're not closed. We're open pretty much until I get tired, guys. So ask as many questions as you guys like, and I will get to everybody. What I'm doing is answering everyone's first question in order, and then I will take second questions after I've gone through pretty much everyone's first question, all right? That's the plan. That's kind of what we're doing here. So, is Kapali the one who's next, guys? Rapali, am I saying that? I'm sorry, Rapali. Appreciate that, guys. Rapali. All right, Rapali, what is your question? Yes, anyone joining, add your question to the live chat and we will get to you guys, all right? Let's make sure, let me think about Rapali's question here. Let's see if I can find it. Is Pearl still there? And Benita, hopefully you guys are there still. Champagne, if you're there, let me know. Elani, if you're there, let me know. Emery. I'm looking for Rapali's question. Hold on. Yes, Rapali, you can ask a question. I don't see it in here unless I'm missing it. Let me see, guys. Okay, Rapali, if you're there, let me know what your question is so I can help guide us here, okay? Am I missing it? I don't think okay. I'm sorry if I skipped you. I didn't mean to do that, okay? But please let me know what your question is. And I'm happy, Kevin, that you said that you did resonate with it. Very insightful, and all right. You do want a formative connection. I'm really happy to hear that, okay? But you have been holding yourself back, so I'm happy that this is like completely accurate for you. It makes me happy that I can bring you clarity. Okay, guys. Am I not seeing Rapali's question? Guys, help me out here. I don't see the question. Unless I'm missing it, guys. I don't think so. Before 7th May, it's all okay. Hold on. Okay, I found something here, guys. Will Jay initiate contact before my visit to the U.S. in May this year so we can meet there? Okay. Will Jay initiate contact before my visit to the U.S. in May this year so we can meet there? Okay. Got it. All right. Let me tap into this energy, and then if you guys can let me know who's next and put the question next, that way when I get to the next person, I can get that person, faster and easier without having to look through it all. So in the meantime, so you're saying Rapali, he's in the U.S. and you're going to be coming to the U.S. to visit. Is that correct? And you want to know, will he make contact with you before you actually get here? Is that your question? Can you confirm that for me, Rapali? Yes, cosmic accent. You can be next in line. Okay, so that's correct, Rapali. I keep saying Kapali. I'm so sorry. It's Rapali. I apologize for that. All right, let's see what we can get here. All right, guys, and let me know who's next in line. I'm trying to keep up, so if you guys can help me in the chat, it makes it all go easier, faster, smoother. All right, let's see. So right now, Rapali, can you give me something about this guy? Or I'm sorry, I'm not sure if it's a female or a male, but can you tell me anything about him? That way I can tap in deeper here. I want to bring you more insight, and so if you can tell me anything you'd like to disclose about this person that you think would be beneficial, it will help me tap in energy here. Because I like to bring, okay, he's a male, but yes, Rebecca, you can be on the list. Yep, everyone's on the list. Just let me know who's in order here, because I'm trying to scroll back and forth. He is a Leo Sun, Capricorn Moon. Okay. Rapali, what's your zodiac sign, Rapali? If you want to share, you don't have to. There's no forcing here. If you want to, let me know what it is. That way I can kind of get more accuracy here. Rapali, let me know if you're there, if you would like to disclose that. If you don't, it's all right. I'm sorry, excuse me. Okay, Libra, Moon. Do you know your sun sign, though? I'm just curious to know your sun sign. And thank you, Alani, for the list. It really makes a big deal. It makes me be able to go through them quicker. And if you know you're coming on if you know that you're coming on the list next, can you please retype your question? That way I don't have to scroll and look for it. Okay, guys, help me out. All right. So your Aries sun. Okay, well, this is your season, so I think that just off the bat, you got momentum on your side. All right, that's a good feeling. You've got some momentum here. So let's figure this out. Okay, guys. For Rapali, let's tap in here. Let's see, Rapali. Let's see here. So Rapali is saying he is watching on social media, giving signs as interested. What does that mean? I'm not that like well versed. I know what social media is, so I know what that is, but I was somebody who probably didn't participate in social media only up until most recently, so I don't really have like the back scoop on that. What does it mean when someone's interested on social media? Can you just, anybody can give that information. It doesn't have to be Rapali. Could anyone give me that information? It'll help me, guys. I mean, I can still tap in without that, but if you guys, I'd like to still be schooled on that too. I don't know what that means. How does someone show their interest on social media? I don't even check my Instagram, like DMs, so I don't even know if people are doing that, but. Anyone knew, oh, sorry, never mind. So I know, let's see here. We are friends. We met through arranged marriage talks. All right, hold on, let's see here. Let me just tap in here, so. Here's what I noticed right off the bat, Rapali. Here's what I know off the bat. There is definitely attraction between you and this person for the obvious reasons, okay? That you would know. I don't know what they are, but you know, they would make sense to you. What I do feel is a slight conflict, okay, with this connection. And again, I try my best to answer your exact question, but if I get different information, then I got to bring you that, because that's what the energies are guiding me to do. So I do my best to give you your exact answer, but if I get different information, then I got to go with that, and that's what comes through, okay? So what I'm already feeling and experiencing already, there is a connection. There is like a connection of some kind that makes sense to you. There's gonna be there's some slight conflict. There's some slight conflict at the same time, and the conflict that I'm getting is like a power conflict. Like, I don't know if this makes sense, but it's a power conflict. A Leo sun is gonna need to be like the center of attention and drive the whole thing, and they're gonna need to be like catered to on a like ego level. And I don't mean this to be like negative at all, because there's amazing things about Leos, amazing things, but I'm trying to look at like your connection with his connection. And if you're an Aries and he's a Leo, I feel already a lot of fire conflict, not a lot, but a power struggle when it comes to the conflict. Now, if you are the female, then, you know, it might be okay for you to, you know, dimmer your light, not your light, but like dimmer your flame a little bit to like cater to this person's like bigger flame or bigger ego that would need to be like worked up a little bit. And so if you're willing to be with somebody who's gonna need that and require that for the rest of their life. Now, I'm not saying that all Leos, they probably do have some element of that, but I'm looking at when it comes to an Aries and a Leo, and then the moon signs here. If you said, I think you said your moon was a Libra moon, I thought, and then he was a Capricorn moon. So he's gonna be very ambitious. We're talking about very ambitious. He's got a Capricorn moon. This person's gonna be like, they're gonna take you. They're not gonna let you down. They're not gonna let you down, but they're also gonna have very high expectations of you to fulfill their needs as they believe it should be done. And if you aren't willing to take orders like that, then I think you should like look at this again, because that's what I see for that experience. So I didn't even need cards for that, guys. All right, who's next? And please let me know, Rapali, if this makes sense to you, if you resonate. It really helps me, get confirmation on what I'm bringing to the table, all right? Without knowing the details. All right, and who was next again? Okay, so Rapali says, yes, you got me. And then Rapali says, all right, let's see. I'll give you a card I'll give you some cards here. And then let me know who's next. That way I can have that question. Ooh, okay. Rapali, you asked for the tarot card. I wasn't going to give you a card, but here's what came through. The devil. Now, don't be afraid of the devil. Don't be afraid. But this devil is going to have some hidden aspects, all right? Not necessarily negative, but not necessarily amazingly beautiful. Okay, they're gonna have like it could be like a dominance struggle, it could be a power struggle, it could be like inferiority, it could be authority. I don't know what it is. You asked for the card, I gave the card. The devil card came out. This person's gonna have their ways, and they're not gonna budge much, and they may have some inner demons to still work through. All right. I hope that helps you, Rapali. Thank you. All right, who's next, guys? Who's next? Let me know who's next. Oh, will he contact you by May? Let me pull a number out. Let me get a number. May. And then Benita's next. Okay. Benita, ooh, what is your question, Benita? I'm still here, guys. Sorry. The card fell. Earth element. I think he'll call you. He'll reach out. I don't know what it will result in though, okay, Rapali? So I don't want to set a false expectation. I don't know what it will result in. He may have selfish desires, but yeah, he will reach out, okay? All right, Benita's next. How does Ruben feel about me? And does he want a relationship with me? All right. If you would like me to tap into like the psychic, intuitive energies, Benita, which card was it? I think it was this one right here. The Queen of Pentacles, Rapali. It's an Earth card. Earth is a material card, the earthly realm, which means yes. Okay. All right, so Benita, so I can tap into the energies. Repelling, I felt like it was possibly self-serving desires. Maybe not completely selfish, but it was self-serving. I didn't feel great about it. That's all I know, okay? And that's, if you have a second question, I can answer you later, but I want to help everyone else out as well. That's what came through. He will contact you, but he may have the wrong intention. I just don't know. All right. Benita, would you like to, you're welcome. Would you like to provide any insight on your energy, his energy, by giving me, his sun sign, your sun sign? As I pull these cards, I like to tap into the energies to help get some specific details here. You don't have to. There's no force to disclose anything, but if you'd like, it helps bring further like intuitive and like insight. I can tap in deeper. I don't require it. But if you want more accuracy, more language to bring the details to the surface, it helps. All right, so you're a Gemini, he's a Virgo. All right, that's all we need. Guys, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps me, like, it supports the channel, it keeps me in the YouTube algorithm, and that's, all I ever ask of you guys, okay? All right. Sorry. Virgo and Gemini, hold on. But let's see here. The question was, how does Ruben feel about me? Does he want a relationship with me? Well, let's see here. Let's see what we get here. I have a feeling that let's just see. See. Well, okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let's before I jump too fast. Let's see. Sometimes I get ahead of myself because I can tap in like psychically, but I want to make sure that like I'm also being patient with the information coming through too. Let's see what we got here. How old is Ruben? Can you tell me that? Like, that's a question that I guess they're asking me. How old is Ruben? I mean, if you don't want to share, you don't have to, but how old is Ruben? Okay. Ruben. Benita, Ruben. And as I'm tapping in here, guys, let me know who's next. And please, whoever is next, place your question so I can easily get to it. Okay, guys? And don't feel ashamed. You can ask multiple questions. I want to at least get through the first round, and then I'm happy to answer psychic questions with cards. If you have a question that doesn't require cards, or you want both, let me know. Like, I'm willing to do both. I got my crystals here. Uh-oh. Can you guys see me or no? Sorry. I think there was a small glitch there, but I don't know if you guys heard me. What I was trying to say was that, excuse me. What I was trying to say was that if you want your questions answered with the cards only, let me know. If you want the questions answered with just like the psychic intuitive piece, let me know. If you like both, then we'll keep going. Don't be afraid to ask a second question. I want to get through the first round, and then I'll help everybody answer their second or third question. All right? There's no limit. I pretty much will stop when I'm tired. All right. So let's see here. Let's see what we got here. All right. Thank you, guys. Let me know you can see me. I couldn't tell for a second there. Thanks. All right. Let's see what we got here. And thank you, Emery, for the lists. It means so much to me. Thank you guys for helping me out. I'll have to make you guys moderators. You guys know what moderators are? Like, I don't know. I'm not that great at like that piece, but if you want to be a moderator, let me know in the chat, and I will add you after the chat. So when I go live, I can like give you guys a wrench. If you guys are interested, you don't have to be. It's no obligation, but if you are, let me know. I'll see you in the chat later when I review it, and I will go into my settings and add you guys. All right? Ooh. Oh, all right. Let's see. We got her, Ruben, Benita here. All right. Okay. Ruben doesn't know if he wants a relationship with you. He doesn't know. It does not mean no though, okay? But I don't think that he knows. I don't think that he knows right now, okay? I feel like he's trying to figure out himself emotionally, okay? And he has a good element to him though. He does have a way about him that can bring some great like pieces to the table, okay? That you do admire, okay? You do admire these pieces, Benita. You do. And that's what keeps you here. The Star card came out, the Hermit card, Daughter of Cups, and Judgment, okay? So, someone's like not sure, and someone's, when you revert in your shell like the Hermit, okay? And I feel like, you know, and I'm not sure who's who here, but I do feel that I think I felt like he was not sure, and not because he didn't value you. I think that he's just not sure of himself yet, okay? Emotionally. He's trying to figure this out. So it might be kind of, he's got to work through this. And sometimes we want a lot of things early in our life, but it does take some time to, like, for our own individual selves to kind of figure out like who we are, what we like, what we don't like. And so, you know, so he's trying to work through that. Now, I do see the Hermit card, the Cups, Pentacles, Star card, and Judgment. So, okay, so what this is telling me right here is that you're an amazing person, Benita. You are so amazing. You got the star in your corner. You must follow your intuitional guide. You have that North Star. It's always there for you. And when you need to really decide, you have the answers. You know you can always go back in. You have that Gemini ability to like, to retreat, right? No one has to know you're retreating on the outside, but you know that you're retreating the inside, not to retreat to walk away, but to help get that clarity, that insight, that light from the star. That way it can reveal to you the truth, okay? But Judgment is on your side, all right? And you've got that emotional stability, okay? You do. You've got that in your corner. You are a strong person emotionally. You are, okay? Don't doubt yourself. You are. And you've got an amazing amount of potential capabilities and material, you know, abundance in your corner, all right? So that is what came through for Benita. Let me know if this helps you, Benita. Let me know if this is accurate, if you resonate with the message. Like I said, let me know in the chat because it helps confirm for me, you know, the information that's coming through. Does he have romantic feelings for me, though? Let me pull some more cards because that did not come through at this point. So let me see. Romantic feelings, romantic feelings. Yes, the Lover's card. He does. It just might be at a very early stage, but yes, he does. All right? He does. The Lover's card, Benita. All right? All right, guys, who's next? Benita, stay tuned if you want more questions asked. Like I said, I'm going for second rounds after this. Remind me, you guys, who's next. All right, let me know. Alacy, okay. Are you next, Eleni? Eleni, am I saying that correctly? Yes, we'll probably ask more questions in the chat, and I will get to them the next round. But okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here, but I want to at least get through everyone's first question. So Eleni is next. Okay, what is your question? Elani, what is your question? And yes, Benita got the Lover's card. So that's amazing, okay? Very amazing. I mean, I love the Lover's card. Who doesn't like that card, right? Okay. Hi, Norman. How are you? Mr. Pinkle, how are you? Guys, I want to help you with your questions, so I'm looking forward to getting to you guys. Alani, okay, here's your question. I think here it goes. All right, I'm Aries, and I'd like to know how my Aquarius currently feels about me and what you see for us in the month of April. All right, great question, Alani. Very specific. You are on point, girl. You are on point. That's my kind of question. Right to the point. Let's see here. Make sure you guys can see me here, please. I don't want to lose focus. Okay, I think you guys see me. All right. Sorry. Make sure there's a chat here. And Lonnie. Okay, so we got here, Lonnie. Alani, you you posed your questions so beautifully. I'm gonna pull 2 decks for you. All right. See, when you put your questions very, very eloquently like that, you're gonna get extra treatment here. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let me shuffle these first. Do a good shuffle for Alani. Let's see what we got here. Alani, tell me something about yourself or this person. I want to help also bring with the cards some psychic intuitive information. You can give me one thing about him, one thing about you. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to tap in if you want that information. If you don't, I'll give you the cards. It's fine too. But I'm trying to here to help. Oh, New York. Ooh. I like New York. I like New York. I've been there. I was originally born in Chicago, and I love the city experience. I really do. I don't like the cold and the windiness, but I really like that city experience, you know. I do. He has a son. All right. That helps. It does. I have a son, so... You are from Chicago too? Oh my God, I'm from the south, like suburbs of Chicago. Like, well, my family was originally from like, I guess Cicero, and then my parents eventually moved to Orland Park, which like more southern suburbs. And then I eventually moved to Houston, like, you know, over like 10 plus years ago. But yeah, I love Chicago. I visit. They have the most beautiful architecture, like the buildings, just the city's pretty. It's pretty to look at too. We got here. That's awesome. Are they really, Rebecca? I didn't know they were gonna move to Chicago. Damn. I didn't think Kim would ever leave her, like, you know, palace. All right, let's see what we got here for Eleni. Am I saying it? Is it Eleni or Elani? I'm sorry. I want to make sure. I like to pronounce it proper. Is it Eleni? I hope I'm saying it correctly, guys. Eleni. Eleni? Okay, Eleni. Is that better? Eleni? Eleni. Is that correct, guys? Okay. I need some more light right here. Hold on. I want to put another candle or my other light here. I can't, my eyes are going like down. I can't see anymore, guys. Hold on. Is that, yeah, that might help me up my eyes. Okay. Right. All right. Here we go. Stretch my body a little bit here. Okay. So right now we're on Eleni. Hopefully I'm saying this properly. Eleni, okay? Sorry for mispronouncing that earlier. All right, here we go. So, all right, and as I tap into the energy for Eleni, let me know who's next and place your question in the chat. That way I can easily get to it next. All right, guys? Thank you. All right, let me tap into Eleni here. Okay. So let me answer the first part first. How does he feel about you? Then I'll answer about April next, okay? I'll do it like, you know, in two parts. That way I can focus on one. If I scatter my energy, then I can't get the accurate. I want to get the accurate information first, all right? All right, so I want to. How does he feel about you first? Let's start there. Let's just start there. And this is what came. This is what came out already. And I'm gonna use 2 decks for you, Eleni. Okay. Make sure you guys. If you guys can't see me, just let me know, please. I'm trying to make sure that the cards are visible too. That should be better, I think. Okay. All right. Ouch. All right. All right, so Eleni, we got this. Can you guys see me still? Let me make sure I plug this in. I don't want this to die out of me. Last time it died out of me a little bit. Let me just plug this in, guys. Don't move. Hold on. Is it there? Yeah, we're good. I don't know what Fly3R is saying. I'm not swapping any cards. It's not a scam at all. I don't know what that means. No worries. Okay, guys. Those who are here in the chat know what's been going down, so not worried about that, what that means. All right. So, Eleni, here we go. Right now we're on Eleni, and then we have a list of people, so just add your name to the list and ask your question, and we will get to you, okay? I need some wrenches. I know. Who wants to be a wrench? That way it can help you guys, help me through this process, guys. I do need some of that. If you want to be a wrench, or like a, what do they call it, a moderator, let me know and I will add you. I'll probably do it after tonight's reading, but let me know if you are interested. And like when I go live in the nights, if you're a nighttime person, probably best if you're a nighttime. I'm a night person, so it kind of helps. If you are too, you don't have to be, but let me know. All right, here we go. Eleni. We've already got the Ace of Cups, okay? Knight of Cups. We have some Wands energy coming through, Pentacles, and Temperance. All right. There is definitely love here. Absolutely. It's a good love. It's like I can't say it's like it's not like a super evolved love, because I don't know where you're at in the relationship, but I do feel that it's more than like initial love. It's more than that, from what I can feel and see here, right? There's a lot of power with this emotional water state here that's coming through to confirm like the emotional, love experience that's coming through. Pentacles, which means it's grounded. It's a very grounded, and the experience is very mature. Like not like too mature, but it's grounded. Like it's not irrational. It's very safe and secure. Okay, Eleni, that's what I'm feeling already. And the Wands. Okay. He's Aquarius from the Wands here coming through. He's definitely here. There's definitely romance, and it's definitely real. All right. That's what came through in this first deck. All right. I told you, because you posed your questions so beautifully, I will give you some clarifiers. All right. But let me know so far, Eleni, if this is adding up, if this is making sense to you. Does this resonate? I like to ask the people, because I don't want to force any, thoughts. I want it to be genuine, That's the whole point here. Yes, it resonates. Yay. And let me know who's next and what the question is, please. But I'm just clarifying some cards here for Eleni. But let me know who's next and what your question is so I can get right to it, guys. Yeah. Oh, the butterfly. I love that card. I really do. The World card. That's awesome. So awesome. This is Ace of Wands. He's definitely showing. Aquarius is showing up for sure here, right? Ace of Cups. More love in the air. Wow. Look, this is a double confirmation. Look, so in this deck you have Ace of Cards, and then this deck also Ace of Cards. Can you see that or not? I don't know if you can, but so this is like a double confirmation that love is definitely here. Oh, another butterfly. Okay, look. I get excited, guys. Look, you see how they're like different decks, but butterflies. You got that? It's awesome. The World card. All right. I do feel like he may have come from a position where he was heartbroken, okay? So be careful. Does that make sense, Eleni? Let's be nice, right? Like, let's, not that you're gonna hurt anybody anyways, and not that he wants, no, but you know, people, you know, have fragile pasts and they're learning to love again. And so it's just important that we, you know, that we treat everyone with like the most compassion and love, all right? Eleni, does that make sense, Eleni? You feel that? Oh, I'm happy you do. Okay? It means a lot that my messages are resonating with the people viewing. I like to get confirmation. It just helps, you know, me know that I'm on track, that I'm following my guides and my intuition and the intuitive and psychic readings along with the cards. All right, who is next? Let me know who's next. Can you guys let me know? Yay! And then the butterflies. Yeah, I love butterflies. I love butterflies because it's in a process. Remember like when you're in kindergarten, or I don't know what grade, maybe 5th grade, I forget what grade it was. Can't remember. You know how you put like those in a, all the teachers like put butterfly, I guess like caterpillars or whatever, in this glass box, and then over like a period of time, the caterpillar like becomes, remember, wasn't there a book called The Hungry Caterpillar? I don't know, guys. I just remember that like we had like let the butterflies like spread out and go, you know, we like launched them into nature, and it was just a beautiful thing to see them grow and develop. And you know, everybody has that potential, everyone has that ability. It's a beautiful thing to see. The wings on a butterfly are so detailed, so colorful, so delicate, so amazing. Sorry. All right, guys, so who was next? And thank you, Eleni, for letting us know that the message does resonate with you. I really appreciate that. All right, who's next? Oh, sorry. Is this for April as well? Oh, April. Was it, okay, so what was the question about April? Remind me, I'm sorry. What was the question for April? What will happen in April? Or wait, remind me, sorry. What was the question for April? And then Mary is next. Okay. What will happen in April? Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, well, here's what I see. So I see more Queen of Cups, so more like love and romance. Maybe he or somebody, maybe he might be struggling a little bit like financially, not like major struggles, so don't take it the wrong way. But you know, sometimes we all face more difficult moments in life, different obligations come up financially, so it might not be his most financial month, and so don't make that sway your ideas of what's happening. Sometimes not everyone's willing to say what's really happening with them financially, and we have to respect that, you know? So I hope that made sense, Eleni. All right, and who was next? Ameri? Ameri, is that correct? Ameri? Okay. May I get a general love reading? I am a Libra. I have a mutual crush. Eleni, you're correct. Okay, so you're glad actually, I'm glad you mentioned this. So does that resonate with you, Eleni, about like the whole financial piece? I hope it does. That's what came through the cards. Hope you guys can see these cards, man. Okay. All right. Moving on to, and Eleni, stay tuned. You know, if you have more questions later, I'll get to you guys again, but I want to at least, you needed to hear it. Which part did you want to hear? Like the financial piece, or what part were you wanting to hear that I confirmed for you? That was a reminder. Okay, wonderful. The financial piece. Well, it came through, so. All right, so we're now on to Ameri. May I get a general love reading? I'm a Libra. I have a mutual crush that's an Aquarius, but I don't want the reading to necessarily be about them. Perfect. Let's see what comes through, okay? So you want a general love reading, right? And you're a Libra. Is that correct, Ameri? actually, you know, let me shuffle all the way. Hold on, sorry. Let me do a full shuffle. I don't think I shuffled these yet. I don't want to pull cards just quite yet. Hold on. All right, awesome. So Mary is looking for a general love reading. You are a Libra. You do have a crush on an Aquarius, but you don't necessarily have to be about them. You want to just know in general, a general love reading. Got it. Tell me about yourself, Mary. Not, you know, if there's one thing you want to mention about yourself, what would it be? What is that? If you want to share, you don't have to. No one's obligated to say, you know, and share it. But if you want to, it'll help me tap into you a little bit more. Let's tap in. Okay, grad school. What are you studying? Can I ask? If you don't mind. Curious. Medicine. Farm D, or what that means, but okay, farm, like pharmacy, I guess. I'm assuming that's what it means, right? Farm D, it means pharmacy. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming that. All right, Mary and love. Let's see. Hold on, that was not meant to, that one fell, but not for the card reading here. Hold on, guys. What's the fall on me? Hold on. Whoa. Am I saying your name correctly, Mary, or not? I like to always at least ask, am I pronouncing that properly? All right, here we go. So we got a Mary here. Okay. Now, while I tap into this, let me know who's next on the list and put your question. That way, when I finish this, I can go there. All right, guys? Thank you. So, a Mary, love life. I'm still here, guys. I'm just taking the information here. Let me pull some clarifiers here. There's a lot of mixed energies coming through here, so I'm trying to figure out what is this about exactly, okay? So let's see what we got here. Let me make sure I shuffle these two. Is there anything on a psychic or intuitive level you'd like me to help, that I can tap further into with when it comes to what you're hoping for or looking for. I feel the energy scattered personally, just looking at this, but I want to bring some more light. I want to condense it a little bit. And when I say scatter, that's not a bad thing. It's like there's a lot of energy all over the board, and I want to help direct it and make like more narrowed sense of it. That way I can bring you more information. Let's see here. Mary, anything else you want to say about it? You don't have to, but if you want to, I can help narrow this in. But if not, I will still bring you what comes through then. That helps me, Mary. It really does help me, because I felt like that and I wasn't sure, because you're looking for, you know, a love reading, and I felt like I could tell you what comes through here, and I still will, but I want to at least help bring some kind of clarity, guidance, and more focus for us, all right? And I will tell you what comes through, but I just wanted to see, I want to tap in a little bit deeper if I can, if they'll let me see. Okay, let's do it first. Wow. Again, okay. Oops. Okay. I mean, it was still kind of scattered, to be quite honest, but at least I can see what does come through on the second clarifier, what's happening. So first, let me go over the first set, which was several cards. But, I only pulled this much because it was still kind of scattered a little bit. And I don't mean that, like I said, it's not negative. It just means there's a lot of energy, and there's not good direction yet. So number one, I want to start with like, you have a lot of potential going for you. The universe is on your side. The universe card came through for you, which is like an amazing card to have. It's a major, it's like the for me, it's like, I think like one of the best major cards you can have. You do also have the Hermit card, which means, you know, you're probably like a lot in like solitude, and not because you're like being lonely, but because you're probably hard at work, you know, in the studies. You know, I'm sure that medicine's probably got to take a toll on anybody, emotionally, you know, socially. It really drains us, like that kind of study. Okay. I do also see here, hold on. You know, you are looking for some type of like romantic pleasure. You know, I would say the word sexual pleasure. I just didn't want to say that up front because it, you know, I didn't want to say that initially, but I feel it's okay to say that. I feel like you're looking for like some level of like sexual pleasure, to kind of help you get through like this, like, you know, very time in your life where it's so serious, you know, and scattered, and you don't have the ability to really devote to anything beyond, like, you're over capacity. You are completely over capacity. You've overextended yourself emotionally, mentally, physically. Your body is drained, very drained. It's very tired, very tired. I feel that. It's like tired. It's like, how much longer can I do this, right? Like, at least that's what's coming through energetically. Not in a negative way, though, so don't take this negatively. I'm just saying, like, it's what I'm feeling. It's like, wow, like, even, like, my neck's starting to hurt me now. Like, I don't know why. Like, my neck's hurting me. Even, like, a restlessness, too. A tired and a restlessness. So it's like, wow, I really do feel like this, like, different energies coming through, personally, okay? All right, let's see what we got here. Now I do see 10 of Cups. That's awesome. So, you know, let me see here. More cups here. Okay. Okay, so let me just say this. The cups that I'm seeing here, well, I see the 10 of Cups, which is a really good 10. This is a good card to have, 10 of Cups. But I also see it like with the other cups, like 8 of Cups. Okay, fine. 7 of Cups. You're trying to put in that extra effort to find something that can like sustain you like emotionally. And don't feel bad about that. We all need that experience. Like we can't like just like live in like solitude and like never have any kind of like emotional connections. We need that. We're human beings. We need that. And you're trying to like put some effort out in the universe, like something out. Yeah, the universe card, right? It came up. Yeah, I felt that. You're trying to put some of that out there without risking too much. You know, you got these Cups cards right here. You are very focused on the hard work. This is, you got 4 Pentacles, 5 Pentacles, which means hard at work. Like, so if you're in a trade, I know you're not in a trade, but like it's an example, it's a metaphor. Hard at work, you know, to get that Mother of Pentacles, that earthly abundance. You're working on that so much, so tirelessly. You're actually like almost like your hands are hurting. I'm not saying your physical hands, but it's just an analogy. Your shoulders hurt. My shoulders are hurting me just saying this reading right now. I feel like my right shoulder is starting to hurt me a lot more. It's a lot, you know. You took on a lot, but don't be angry or upset with yourself. You are, you know, working toward your future, and there are seasons of life that we all go through that require us to really hunker down and put even more than we even know we have within us, okay? But you do have some things on the horizon. I don't see anything like long-term romantically right now. I just see it scattered, not negatively, because it's not a negative thing at all, but I feel like the energy, like, you don't know how much you can devote. You're trying to, but you also know that you're overburdened, and you do want some like sexual pleasure, and I understand that. Like that's a human emotion, a human experience, and you deserve that. The great pieces that I do see is that everything is worthwhile. Sometimes the journey has these seasons of like really having to like just put in the extra work, and we don't see anything in return for so long. But don't ever, you know, doubt yourself. You have the Justice on your side, the Justice card, which is also a Libra card. You're here keeping yourself in check, keeping yourself balanced, all right? So don't give up. That's what's coming through for you. Does that make sense, Mary? Does this make sense, Mary? Let me know. This is what came through for you. Let me know, because I appreciate, you know, that I'm accurate. It's all, you know, let me know if I'm accurate into what's coming through. And in the meantime, who's next? Mary, is that accurate? And then, okay, let's see here. All right, so it says who, Mary. So I think Mr. Pickle's next, and then Alex, right? And then Penny. Okay, so Mr. Pickle, what is your question? Okay, probate issues. With my mother's estate, my brother is a sole executor for 4 years and a barrister. I'm not familiar with that word, barrister. Huh, okay. Question is, should I be proactive and take legal action now or ever, as this may make matters worse? What does barrister mean to you? Does that mean like somebody who's like kind of being ugly about something? Is that what you mean by that? Oh, a barrister. Oh, okay. Not like a bailiff, right? I don't know what that means. Okay, but no, Norman is not closed off. We're still here. We're just going in order. And Mr. Pickle's next. We're on Mr. Pickle. Okay, lawyer. Top lawyer. Ooh, a top lawyer. This is your family. Probate issues with my mother's estate. My brother's a sole executor for 4 years, and he's a top lawyer. Got it. Okay. Well, okay, tell me this. Let me ask this question first. Why has he been the sole executor for 4 years? Can I ask that question first? Why is he the top, why has he been this person for 4 years? Why? Why? And how is the family handling that? They must not be that happy right now. Mr. Pickle. Oh, barrister means lawyer, and then it's in your mother's will. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, okay, here, just off the bat, everything comes full circle. This is what they're saying immediately. Everything will come full circle. Everything will play its way out accordingly, okay? That's the first what I'm seeing so far. There has been a lot of like broken hearts, or like people feel like you're stabbed in the back. A lot of emotional loss, pain, discomfort, like almost like when you walk on broken glass, you're like, oh my God, like why couldn't someone just tell me the glass was there before I fucking stepped there? It's how it feels. It's how I'm feeling, okay? Daughter of Pentacles, the Magician. Wands, more wands. More Pentacles, okay. Four of Swords. Nine of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Buttercups, okay. So, let me start off with this. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if he's an alcoholic, and I don't want to make that assumption. I don't know that. But I felt like broken, like glass. Like, I don't know. I just felt like glass, you know? I felt it. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he's aggressive. I don't know how he is behind closed doors. I don't know. Sometimes people put on a very good front externally, and they're really a you know, emotional wreck inside, but they'll never let anyone else know that, okay? So I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's the case. Does this make sense so far? I don't know. Mr. Pickle. Am I saying that correct? Mr. Pinkle? Pinkle. I kept saying pickle. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm saying pickle and it's pinkle. I do feel like he's broken. That's why I said the glass, like everywhere, it's all over the place. It's everywhere. It's like, no matter where this person steps, it's like, well, can someone just say there's glass there? Like, don't step, you know? But it's almost like unavoidable at this point. It's how I'm feeling so far. Is it pickle or pinkle? Is it or not? No, it's pinkle. I don't even know. All right, I don't know. Okay. Now I do feel immediately, God, somebody feels completely like when you are like incarcerated, but they're not, I don't mean that like a jail at all, but like it's like it's like an analogy. It's like so much is being held over like their head. It's like, wow. And like, I don't know, it's not even like pressure, because it would be different if it was pressure, but it's like so much is on their mind. It's like, it's killing them. Something's killing them inside, you know? I don't know. It's like, it's on their mind. It's weighting so heavy, and they're trying to figure this out, okay? And they're up all night thinking about this. I have the Moon card here, okay? And I feel like, the Pentacles cards come out. So you have Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and Daughter of Pentacles. So I really feel like there's a lot of like money at stake. And I don't know, everyone can value money in their own ways, so that's not that important, but you know, and you know, it's all relative to your own position. What you value is a lot of money, but in this position, I feel like, you know, in this relative position, yeah, it's a significant amount of money, or like, when I say money, I mean like earthly possessions, the material realm. This could be home, real estate, it could be property, it could be, so again, you can't just assume just only with money, but I'm using that as a very like general term here, okay? Am I blocking your window? You've been looking at my window? What happened? You've been looking at my window. What does that mean, Mr. Pinkle? Pinkle. I don't want to say pickle anymore. I think I called you pickle like a few times. I'm embarrassed now. I do like pickles though. Wait, and your little thing is, and your little emoji is green. So of course I'm thinking pickles. Jesus. Oh, a Mary. Okay. Okay, he says it being okay, accurate. All right. Look, let's see what else here. So yeah, I mean, I feel like what else did he want to know? Let's see. Let's see. What else did he want to know? You can't comment. What's going on, Mr. Are you okay? Mr. Pinkle? Is it Pinkle? Pinkle? Or is it... I'm not trying to make fun of the situation, just trying to help bring some levity, that's all. Was that all you wanted to know about that? On slow? What does that mean, on slow? Is my chat going okay? Can you guys see me? I don't know what that means. Well, Pinkle. Hold on. Pinkle? Pinkle. All right. All right. So, all right. Well, when Mr. Pinkle wants to join us again, let me know if this resonated with you. In the meantime, let's go move on to Alex. Alex, what's your question? If you're there, Alex, ask your question. No, can't message. Should I act? Alex and then Penny, can you ask your questions in the chat? That way I can get to them. All right, there's Alex. Mr. Pinkle's there. What was your last follow-up, Mr. Pinkle? What was it? What was it? That way I can help you complete this real quick here. What was it? No, can't message. Should I act? It's stopping the chat. No, I don't know why it's doing that. Is everybody else okay in the chat? Let me know if everybody else is okay. Let me know. If not, maybe Mr. Pinkle get out and come back in. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh. Should I take action legally? I think that let me come back to you, okay, Mr. Pinkle. I will come back to you, and I'm gonna tap in like with more psychic information. So if you want to stay tuned, I'll help you with that second part a little bit later. Let me move on to Alex. I am a Sun Virgo, Moon Aries, currently moving through some very positive and significant changes in my life. Will these changes help to bring me happiness, contentment in my love life? Okay, let's see here. All right. And then if anybody is interested in being a moderator on my channel, let me know. I can easily add you guys like after the live chat's over. It will greatly help me. That way at least kind of keep some like structure there. All right. I'm working on Alex, and then Penny, can you ask your question? And then same thing with like Ixdana. That way it can help you guys. Put your question in the chat, but let's finish. Let's work on, sorry, Alex. Eve, you're not okay? What's wrong with Eve? Eve, are you okay? What's wrong, Eve? Don't scare me here. We're gonna help you through it. I promise that. The hell is this shit? Sorry. Guys, if you can hit like in the what is it called? Sorry, hit the like button, and if you guys are willing to subscribe, if you guys found valued insight. Like I said, I hate to sound like a robot, but it just helps with like the YouTube algorithm. So all right, let's see, Alex. Here. All right. Just tapping into the energies. Doing. Okay. See here, I'm just stepping here. All right. Oh, okay, I guess that's the way you want them then. Okay, Alex, I don't know who you are, but you're making me laugh already. You're making me laugh in a good way, you know, in a good way. I don't mean that sarcastically at all. Okay, let's see what we got here, Alex. All right, we must have had a lot of questions there in one very general bundled question, okay? So, since the energies came this way, I will go ahead and address them all. Initially, you were very hesitant about, I guess, whatever these changes, whatever they were going to be, you were hesitant at first. You obviously made the choices because they're already here. So they wouldn't have came like this if you didn't make them yet. So I feel like you made them, or you're already in motion with them. So they're not like, they might be new, but they're already in motion is what I'm seeing completely here on different topics here. But before this moment came, you were in stagnation. You were in debate between maybe going forward or not going forward. It's what I'm seeing here. But you finally decided to like wave that magic wand and gamble on your future in a good way, which took you out of like hiding, out of the closet, out of the light, back into the light, right? Maybe you were in darkness for a while. I don't know. It's what's coming through. And now you're out of your shell, and now you're out like exposing yourself in a good way. Don't be afraid, okay? Yes, you have a lot of like love right here completely surrounding you. So yeah, I think that you, without even asking me, you were asking about love for sure. You didn't want to ask me, but you did, and it came through. Mother of Cups, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, the Lovers. You were absolutely asking about love. You didn't want to say it. I don't know why. You wanted to maybe like disguise the question. There's definitely romance and love here without a doubt. I will not be convinced otherwise. You're on this new journey, a very new journey, and you're kind of scared, but you're already out there. You're already out there. You're out of that shell. Don't go back in that shell. Don't go back there, okay? And don't be afraid of getting your heart broken. Not that's gonna happen to you at all. But you've got to take the risk, and you've got to gamble on yourself. You got to double down on where your heart goes. Okay, don't be afraid to do that. I do see financial gain or an increase in your financial material experience. So that's what came through for you. You were very general with your question, but nothing escapes me. So that's absolutely, without a doubt, what came through. All right, let's see here. Who's next? That was spot on, Alex. I knew it. I felt it 100%. There was no debating me. I felt it like a T. Like it came through like a recipe or something. It was like, okay, well, this person wanted a general, and it came through how the universe wanted to give you it, all right? All right, who's next? Penny. Penny, what is the question, Penny? And then Exdana, put your question next, and same thing with Safi. That way I can help get next, all right? So Penny? And thank you, Alex, for saying I was spot on. I really do appreciate that. Okay, Penny. Is there any romance in my near future? If so, what will it be like, character-wise? I'm Aries and almost 55. Okay. Is there any romance in my near future? And if so, what will he be like, character-wise? Okay. Do you know your moon sign by chance, Penny? I'm curious. If you don't, it's okay, but... Penny? Yeah, I got her question. I'm so sorry. I'm reading this chat, which is a little bit like delayed, maybe a couple seconds delayed than this one. That way I don't like mess with the battery there. Yeah, I got her question. Okay, so your moon sign is Aries? Or is your sun sign Aries? Or are they both moon and sun Aries? Do you know that by chance or no? Penny, do you know if, do you know your moon sign or no? Oh, both? Interesting. I've never met Aries moon and sun. I mean, I'm Scorpio moon and sun, but I've never met Aries moon and sun. That's interesting. I'm curious about that. Yep, okay. Let me make sure I'm at addressing the question specifically. Let's double check here. Okay, well, so I'm going to answer it honestly because this is, you know, I don't like to sugarcoat it. I like to be very clear. I definitely see love coming through in the form of a water sign. So it could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I do see it being something of like sexual pleasure. Could it become more? It could be. It could be. We don't know yet, okay? But you have to be willing to take a chance, right? I know sometimes when we get a little bit older, we're more hesitant, you know, because we just want to know up front the whole thing. And sometimes in life, we're not going to get that information. So we got to be willing to like test the water, see the water sign. You might be slightly... Initially, you wouldn't be afraid of the water sign, but if it becomes a Scorpio, it might be scary for you. And not scary in a bad way. It just might be a little intense, maybe too intense, and it might throw you off your guard. So if it's a Cancer, you have nothing to worry about. If it's a Pisces, not too much to worry about either. If it is a Scorpio with the Aries, you know, and if you're a woman at 55 and if the Scorpio man, it probably is, it says King of Cups, so that would be a Scorpio person. You know, they're going to probably dominate the relationship, even if you think that you're the Aries person, you know, and you may not be that used to that or comfortable with that, or it may be a little bit of an adjustment to kind of figure out how you and that person flow energetically, what the chemistry is like. It may take some time. This person may be more mysterious. This person will not show you their true colors immediately. It doesn't mean they're not being honest. It means that they're not going to reveal their hand. They just won't, okay? So don't think or mistake that that's someone not being honest. That's not the case. If they happen to be the Scorpio person, they will not reveal their cards. They just won't, okay? They won't. But you will connect sexually with good chemistry. I do feel that. All right. Let's see here. Pentacles, Wands, Swords. Eight and eight. Oh my God. This person for you is definitely Scorpio. 100%. Because 8 and 8. Sorry. Scorpio rules the 8th house. And like we have the King of Cups already here. So this is going to be a very fiery but passionate and water intense Scorpio. And you have 6 of Cups here. Wow. It's going to bring you like some sexual encounters with this person that you would have never imagined. It's going to be so steamy that you might fall off the rocker a little bit, all right? But don't be afraid. You can keep up. And if they don't give you all details, it doesn't mean they're hiding or lying. That's just how they roll. And it takes more time to earn their trust and to build their loyalty. All right? Does that make sense for you? Who's next? And let me know, please. Was that Penny? Penny? Penny says, oh, great, another Scorpio. What's wrong with Scorpio? I'm Scorpio. I'm Scorpio, sun and moon. Penny, what do you mean? If you find a higher evolved Scorpio, somebody who's not about garbage and bullshit, they are the most like loving, genuine, compassionate, like amazing human being souls on the fucking planet. And I'm not saying that because it's me, but they are the most, if you can find an evolved one, they just bring so much nurturing and love and attention, sensitivity to the table. They do. Now, if you find a lower level Scorpio, then bless your heart and probably run, because they'll probably hurt you so bad that you'll never recover. So, right? Every sign has their higher quality and their lower quality, okay? Good. Okay, so you married a Scorpio. He's a good one. See, if you do find a good one, they're loyal to the death. They're loyal to the end of time. They will go to bat for you, and they will have your back at all times. Like, they could become the best friends, the best lovers. They're like, you want them in your corner, all right? That's when you find a good Scorpio. Don't ever lose them. All right. Who's next? Who's next, guys? Sorry. Oh, Exana. Okay. My name is Dana. You're a Taurus. All right. So, Exana, you're a Taurus, right? And you want a love reading. Is that correct? Guys, is that right? Make sure I'm correct here. All right, perfect. Let's see. Oh, that Taurus, that Taurus, that Taurus. What are you looking for, Dana? Scorpios sound amazing. Well, if you find a good one, then they are. If you find a lower level one, they're not. They can really be cruel, but hopefully, you know, the good ones are, hopefully the really good ones can outweigh all the bad ones out there. Okay. No, I will say, just because, well, I think Ben was Aries, and Penny says she was Aries, and just since we're on the topic of Scorpio Aries, but two very passionate signs that want to be in leadership positions, and it could be challenging, okay? Not in a negative way, but it would take some time and adjustment to kind of figure out, like, I guess, like the relationship and the roles, because Aries is dominant, and if you find a Scorpio who's very dominant, like, they're dominant. Now, they'll let you, the Scorpio is the higher evolved sign. That's just how it goes. I'm not being judgmental to the zodiac signs. But even like the highest level of Aries, the highest level of Scorpio was still higher, like consciously evolved compared to the Aries. And so the Scorpio will let you think that you're in charge if that's what it takes. You know, they'll do whatever it takes to like make it work. But they're very, very passionate signs, and they both want to be in control and lead and like guide and like, and I'm not saying dominate like in a negative way. I just mean like, you know, they're going to be both like very directed people, very direction oriented. And so as long as there's like no, I guess, ego challenging, it should be fine. If the Scorpio is very evolved, then it shouldn't be a problem. Usually the problem exists more so when the Aries is less evolved, because the Aries cannot see beyond. The Scorpio can go in the depths, the weeds, like the sky and like the death, and they come back alive, and Aries sometimes can't do that, you know? So there's amazing things that could be harnessed between Scorpio and Aries if the Aries is willing to, you know, to grow and evolve. All right, so I'm gonna go back to but yes, Ben, Scorpios are amazing. I mean, at least the evolved ones, guys. Am I there? What happened? Guys, can you guys see me? Guys, how did it freeze? How do I unfreeze it? Okay. Can you guys hear me? I don't know. Okay, so maybe it's my phone. Let me see, hold on. I guess, hold on. Let's see if this works.